Hey there YouTubers, Tom here from Tom's Test Kitchen, and today I'm going to show something kind of unique. I've been looking through some of my old cookbooks, looking for some interesting barbecue sauces, and I think I found one in this. This is a 1965 Better Homes and Gardens barbecue book. I love these old barbecue books. I don't know if you can see that, but these are classic examples of porterhouses. They got the big old tail on there. But anyway, I found this barbecue sauce. It's called a no-cook barbecue sauce. And the thing that I found interesting is it uses mayonnaise. And I can't quite think of what region this would be, this sauce would be from, because it has some examples of what you'd find in like Alabama with the white mayonnaise-based barbecue sauce, but then it has a tomato paste and vinegar that you'd find in other places, but there is absolutely no sugar in here. So the ingredients are mayonnaise, tomato paste, vinegar, Worcestershire sauce, chopped onion, prepared horseradish. That was another thing that caught my eye that I thought was kind of interesting. Salt, pepper, cayenne pepper, and some hot pepper sauce. So let's put this together and see what we come up with. Now I know this recipe says this is a no-cook barbecue sauce, but I do not like uncooked tomato paste. So I'm going to take this opportunity to saute these onions. I like to saute the onions as well. I don't mind the raw onions, but I think they taste better if you saute them. So that's a tablespoon of some minced onions, a little bit of olive oil. I'm just going to saute those for a little bit, get them nice and soft. And I'll bring you back when those are ready. Onions are softened now, so let's add our tomato paste. Like I said, I don't like the flavor of raw tomato paste, and I think that would affect this recipe, so I'm simply gonna cook out the raw flavor of this tomato paste, and then shut it off, and then finish up the recipe. Okay, I'll be back when I'm ready for the next step. That's been about 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, and definitely cooked off the raw flavor from that tomato paste. So I'm just going to turn the heat off now. I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. Just going to stir that a little bit. And then 3 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. I have here a teaspoon of sea salt, non-kosher salt. This is the full salt crystals. Got a 1/2 teaspoon of black powder and a 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. This could be a really good sauce or not a really good sauce. I have no idea. It sounds like a good idea to me. So now we have a tablespoon of prepared horseradish. And that little bit of heat, I think, will help bring out a lot of the flavors of these ingredients. So far, that's kind of like a cocktail sauce. Okay, now calls for about a 1/2 teaspoon of hot sauce, so I'm just going to add some hot sauce. It's about a 1/2 teaspoon. Give that a good mix. Now comes the odd thing, the mayonnaise. Mix that all up good. Tell you, it's going to be a thick sauce. Yeah, it's about the color I would have expected, kind of a pink. So I'm going to grill a pork tenderloin later. I'm not going to show how to do that. I think you guys know how to grill a pork tenderloin. I'm going to use this barbecue sauce to baste it and then serve a little bit on the side. Yeah, that's a pretty thick sauce. And let's see what it tastes like. Pretty vinegary. Nice and smooth with the mayonnaise. Well, let's see how this does. Really can't tell if it needs anything. I mean, it tastes pretty good. Well, let's see how it is on some grilled pork tenderloin. So stay tuned. Okay, I'm going to do a pork tenderloin. Just starting out with just a simple salt and pepper rub. Get that going, and I'm going to throw some of that no-cook barbecue sauce on it. So stick with me and let's see how this goes. Flip the pork tenderloin. Now it's time to baste it with some of this barbecue sauce. Really interested to see how well this turns out. It smells good. Okay, let that go and then flip it over again. Baste it again. I think I need to put it down here. There we go. Okay. See when I'm ready to flip that over. Okay, I flipped it over and basted this side, so let's test this. Looking for at least 160. Yeah, that's done. 192. The thickest part. Take this in, let it rest. And see how we've done. Well, it smells good. Okay, it's been tended for a while. Let's cut in and see how we did. Let's cut into the center here. Looks good. And let's see how this barbecue sauce tastes. Oh man, that's hot. That's pretty darn good. Definitely brining that pork tenderloin really helped. It's nice and tender, it's juicy. And that that old school barbecue sauce from 1965. Gotta say, it does taste really good on this. I'm gonna have to play around with this a little bit more. So there you have it, YouTube. Definitely a thumbs up.